everybody, Livingston here. Today we're jumping into another fun-filled episode of The Twilight Zone. This time it's episode 33, Mr. Bevis. Came out June 2nd, 1960. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to tune in on this journey to episode 156 of The Twilight Zone, because we're going to be dropping an episode every Wednesday up until the point where we do hit the series finale. So don't forget to do that, and let's just jump right in.
The Twilight Zone.
It's getting used to the original intro. Oh, camera angle is a little weird, wonky there. Oh, doing a lot of snap zooms and stuff in this episode. Place isn't really kept up nice. Bit of a hoarder.
In the parlance of the 20th century, this is an oddball. His name is James B.W. Bevis, and his taste
Bevis.
towards stout balls.
To me, it was missing the A. I'm used to reading Beavis and Butthead. B-E-A-V-I-S. I guess B-E-V-I-S is still Bevis.
Without his warmth, without his kindness, the world would be a considerably poorer place.
You know you're happy when you're whistling.
Hi, Michelle.
Good morning, Mr. Bevis.
Morning.
Why not, Mr. Bevis?
Why not?
Why not?
Okay.
Whee! Right out the front door. Made the kids' day. Not hers, though.
Hey, Tony.
Everyone knows him.
Bevis is a fixture in his own private, optimistic, hopeful little world. A world which has long ceased being surprised by him.
Stays fairly optimistic. Come on, kids. Look right at camera. Not supposed to do that.
Mr. James B.W. Bevis, just 1 block away from the Twilight Zone.
Keeps mosquitoes down, I guess. A drone's day at work. Never been one to like working at an office desk, unless I'm watching a movie. For you. Or a TV show.
Will you please tell the gentleman who occupies this museum I'd like to see him?
It's not 9 o'clock yet. What time do you start? I see nothing wrong with having personality on your desk. And any place who doesn't want personality at your desk isn't a place worth working.
Hi, Margaret.
Mr. Peckinpah wants to see you.
There we go again. Got the door handles in the center of the door. It was mentioned in an episode like 2 episodes ago.
You're bringing phonograph records of zither music to play during the afternoon. You're hiring Christmas carolers to come in and serenade the office during our busiest hour.
Oh, he sounds like a jerk. Yep, clear your desk.
Thanks.
Sack, Mr. Bevis?
The 6th job I've lost this year, Margaret. Well, the best laid plans of mice and men, and Bevis.
Yeah.
I was building this for one of the kids. It's old Ironsides, the Constitution. Well, she won't get lunch today, that's for sure.
Well, he's not having a great day at all.
Does it do this often?
Well, it never has before. It's always been kind of like an old friend to me.
Well, not too friendly today.
Officer, you wouldn't be interested in purchasing a Rickenbacker, would you? It's a late 24. Officer, did you ever have one of those days?
Not like this.
Fired and lost your car. I've had a day like that before. Just one particular day back when I was in college. Woke up with the sniffles. Ended up my truck breaking down. Missed the class. Messed up my hand because I was trying to fix my engine. And my hand got caught in the fan.
6 weeks in arrears on your rent, and that's it, as far as I'm concerned.
Definitely went out a good day.
Live and learn, huh?
Yep, live and learn.
You'll feel shitty tomorrow. Hey, buddy. Care to join me? Okay.
You all right, bud?
Kindly tell me what are the ingredients of this drink?
I put everything in there but atomic energy.
But I can't see him in the booth.
See who?
Good question.
Whom? Objective case.
Does he see him now, or does he just hear him? No, he just hears him.
Well, Mr. Bevis?
Whoa.
And who might you be?
Whom? Objective case. I'm your guardian angel.
Well, that's interesting. How's this going to end? Like a It's a Wonderful Life, or the opposite of that?
Hey, Hardy Hempstead, and see what he's having.
Him? And a happy Thanksgiving to you.
Well, aren't you drinking?
No. Oh, yes.
Several hundred years ago, one of your ancestors performed an act of great courage. Now, part of his reward was to have a guardian angel assigned to one of his descendants in each generation.
Oh, so not everyone gets one. I see.
Magellan Bevis. And
Magellan, huh?
Parnell Bevis, who fought for home rule against insurmountable odds. Gunner Lou Bevis, the first Marine to hit the beach in Nicaragua.
That's Uncle Louie.
All right.
Go away and hunt somebody else.
You are being watched over by the same guardian angel, assisted by minor miracles from time to time.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Look at that.
Getting it, Mr. Bevis?
That's a nice superpower.
Today you had a very uncomfortable time.
You're pretty good at making things disappear.
Well, Mr. Peckinpah didn't like zither music.
The fact is, I can reconstitute the whole day, Mr. Bevis, so that its final upshot will be exactly opposite to what it was.
So what's the catch?
I can have the day to live over again, and it won't be the way it was?
As for a catch.
Inevitably, we naturally have to change certain characteristics of your own.
Oh, that's nice.
I look like an undertaker.
Let's go. There isn't much time.
He's lost it. Oh. Coming down the stairs. Still picks up the puppy.
Hi, Michelle.
Good morning.
Passes her. That doesn't change.
That nonsense is for the old Bevis. You are the new Bevis.
But I kind of like the old Bevis. It was fun, playful.
Coming, Mr. Hempstead?
He wants to do it, though.
Yes, yes.
Mrs. Chatfield.
Good morning there, Miss.
Hey.
Look, about the rent.
Oh, I found it in the box. Wonderful, wonderful rumor, Mr. Bevis.
Winks.
Yes, right there, right in there.
Nope.
Hey, Tony! Oh, where's my apple?
What?
I give nobody nothing.
Basically made him different. Made him not as friendly.
What are you looking for, Mr. Bevis?
My car, my Rickenbacker.
You don't drive Rickenbacker.
What's that?
That little thing?
That's a nice thing.
Gee, do you think it fits?
Live it up, will you?
But have you ever driven a 1924 Rickenbacker?
I'm the guy responsible for Ben-Hur winning. You're a different person now. No more zither music, no more Christmas carolers in the office.
Shall we, Mr. Bevis?
Let's roll out. Must be a pain to change the mirrors when they're that far up. You'd have to literally stop the car. You need two people to do those. Same time. His desk is boring.
Somebody cleared off my desk. Morning. Maud. What? Morning.
No one likes him as much as before.
Where's the ship I was building?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never happened.
Good morning, Bevis.
It's probably the best employee.
James B.W. Bevis has been given a raise in salary.
All right.
$10 a week.
$10 a week?
Well, Mr. Peckinpah, what about the zither music? What about the Christmas carol?
What are you talking about?
You no longer have an interest in zither music or Christmas carolers or any of that nonsense.
Oh.
Oh, what, Bevis?
Nothing, sir. Nothing, Mr. Peckinpah. I'm going to go out and get a little air.
Sounds good.
Things are really looking up for you, aren't they, Mr. Bevis?
I guess.
Oh, I'm going to go out and get a little air. Or I may go over to my place and play a little football with the kids in the street.
They won't play with you.
Why?
You're not the same Bevis.
I see.
Now, what is it that you really want?
Happiness. Peace on earth.
Frankly, I don't dig you. I'm used to Bevises with big dreams.
Doesn't like the simplistic.
Parnell Bevis standing alone in Parliament, thundering out his convictions.
All right.
The things I believe in, they are worth considerably more than $10 a week.
Starting to get it.
Prefer the bow tie and old Ironsides.
I'm afraid that seems to be the case.
Now you realize it's going to be exactly the way it was.
It's complicated, is it?
Not really.
Won't be around very long. The cars will hook bumpers just as it was ordained they should.
Great. Just go in there and quit.
That I should like to see him when he finally deigns to report for work.
Let's go get it done.
Hi, girl. Hi, Bernie. Hi, Maud.
There you go. Everybody's saying hello.
Mr. Peckinpah wants to see you.
But something's got to play out differently, right? This guy seems like he deserves a better ending. than just your normal Twilight Zone ending.
And if you can't bring kids into an office at Christmas time to sing carols, then what's the point of being alive?
There you go.
Well, now I'm gonna go out and try and find myself another job.
$5, pal.
There you go. Right in front of a hydrant. Hope he doesn't get a ticket.
With me, Mr. Hempstead?
No.
Your car, mister? In this town, we take a dim view of parking in front of a hydrant.
Okay. See you later.
Still with me, Mr. Hempstead?
Still with you, Mr. Bevis?
Till the day you die, I guess.
Mr. James B.W. Bevis. The strange and wondrous mysticism that is a simple act of living. Mr. James B.W. Bevis, species of 20th century male, who has his own private and special Twilight Zone.
Huh. Well, that's it, Mr. Bevis, episode 33. Very light episode compared to other dark-toned episodes of The Twilight Zone. And the character, Mr. Bevis, very likable person. Everyone loved him, and you kind of knew what was going to happen as soon as they took away the fact that he was this person, that he was this friendly guy that walked around and everybody liked, and everybody would shake hands with him and play ball with him and want to sing Christmas carols at his office. And he was just somebody that was in the wrong jobs, in the wrong areas, had a bad car, but he didn't care. It was all about what it was to give to the community that he loved being a part of. And money was no object to him because he didn't really care about it. And that's where I think a lot of people need to look at their own life and realize that money isn't everything, and be like Mr. Bevis in some ways. Maybe be a little more responsible and try to pay your bills on time, and maybe fix up your car and do things like keep a job. But some reason he couldn't do that. He was very much a kid at heart, and maybe some people need to be more like that. So I enjoyed the episode. Let me know, comment below what you thought of the episode. I'd like to know your thoughts, and let's get into some trivia and see what it took to get this episode off the ground. Hempstead reveals to Bevis that he helped Ben-Hur win the famous chariot race. In the final scene, a movie theater marquee advertises that Ben-Hur is playing, which came out a year before this episode. As he tells us, Bevis's car is a 1924 Rickenbacker. It was manufactured by a short-lived auto company established in 1922 by World War I fighter ace Eddie Rickenbacker. Powered by a 6-cylinder engine, these Rickenbackers were the first American production cars to feature four-wheel braking. The Rickenbacker Motor Company ceased production in 1927. Served as a pilot for a spin-off series where Burgess Meredith was to play Bevis, but the series was not ordered once Rod Serling learned he declined the role. This episode featured four of the most prolific and noticeable actors in the history of TV and motion pictures. According to IMDb, Henry Jones, William Schallert, Charles Lane, and Vito Scotti combined have a total of 1,200 acting credits. One of four The Twilight Zone episodes to include an eye, not a spiral, at the introduction. The other three are A World of His Own, The Mighty Casey, and The After Hours. Interesting. I wonder why they changed it for those episodes. When Bevis and his guardian angel are at the large window in the hallway outside of Bevis's office, the skyline backdrop is the same one used behind the corporate conference room in Season 1, Episode 30, A Stop at Willoughby. Yeah, I kind of recognized that backdrop. I was going to say something, but I wasn't exactly sure. Mr. Bevis's new sports car looks to be a 1958 Austin Healey 106 two-seater. That was a nice car. William Schallert, who plays the policeman, would later play Father in Twilight Zone, the movie, 1983, and Father Grant in Shadow Play, Grace Note, 1986. The $10 a week raise Mr. Bevis gets in this 1960 episode is equivalent to $101.64 a week, or $5,285 a year in 2023 dollars. 21,798 days after the June 3rd, 1960 television premiere of this episode, Orson Bean is struck by two cars and killed as he crossed a Venice, California street on February 7th, 2020 at the age of 91. That's sad. 14,227 days after the June 3rd, 1960 premiere of this episode, Henry Jones died in a UCLA hospital on May 17, 1999, after sustaining a fall at his home. He was 86 years old. The office door Mr. Bevis walks out of with his box of possessions is the exact same door used for the talent agency that Joe and Jerry go into in Billy Wilder's classic, Some Like It Hot. Well, that's it. Tune in next week for another episode of The Twilight Zone. Until next time, see you later.